Hello everyone, it's Cookie at Cookies Cache. Welcome to my channel. I have a large, very large box. I want to say it's about 30 pounds. It is we're going to do a box opening, and I've already cut it. You don't need to have me wrestle with it, but I wanted to let you kind of look at what it is. It's all tangled. It's all pre-worn jewelry. We'll go through it. So it's probably going to be done in about 4 parts, maybe even 5 parts, because I don't like to hold you up for too long. Plus, it gets a little tiring after a while, but we'll hit it. I'm going to move this box away and work out of it. So give me just a quick second. Okay, we've moved the box out of the way. We're back, and I'm trying to pull out some jewelry. It is a very, very tangled mess. I really would rather you watch me untangle it, or I can hand it off to my husband. But this is going to be a box opening, and then later I'll pick out things to put up for sale on my Tuesday sales show. If you see anything during this box opening that you might like, go ahead and go down to the comments section. Give me a timestamp of the video when you see the piece, and a brief, very brief description, because the timestamp will tell me. And send me your email. We'll get together via email, and I'll give you some prices, and we'll go from there. So I do my box openings generally throughout the week, and my sales are on Tuesday at 6 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. So please give me a thumbs up if you like anything you see, or if you like what I'm doing, and share with your friends and neighbors so I can build my channel. But let's get started. This is a 7.5 inch, and it's cold. It looks like, well, it's cold, but I don't think it's got some weight to it, but it's got quite a few strands to it too. It's white chips, and then larger pieces of white, some beads, I think those are 4 millimeters, and some more chips and squares, and then it repeats with 3 of the black interchanged. It has a 2-inch extender, lobster claw clasp. It's kind of a brassy look to it. Now I can't get it hooked again, but this brass has some little white cabochons around it. It's very nice, very pretty. It is, there we go. Nice little statement necklace. It is officially 100 degrees in Albuquerque, New Mexico. We're supposed to go up to 102 by 3 o'clock this afternoon, so we need some rain desperately. Isn't that pretty? Okay, that will be a keeper. And now I've got some of those, what they call paper wrapped beads. This is artisan made. They take and they roll the paper and color it. This is really well done. This is a beautiful piece. It has a barrel clasp, and it is 19 inches long. Can be worn around twice. Look at the color on that. Those AB blue and green beads, seed beads in between. That's a really attractive color. Very nice. Another keeper. And as long as we're doing wrap beads, it looks like I'm going to have a lot of these. Another little, it's a plastic type barrel clasp. I hadn't seen one of those. I hadn't seen plastic. Metal, yes. Now this one is like a plum and brown color. And this one is 17 inches long. Maybe it's used to be wrapped with the other one, but it's very pretty. I hope you can see the color. Let's see what it looks like up against that yellow one. That's a nice combination. Okay. Then it almost feels like somebody just took and just dumped several bags into this. Now here's another long one. This is that paper wrapped again. Has the same type of glass, so it must have come out of the same thing. This one is, again, about a 19-inch, and it's like a green with little flecks of yellow, and it's got those same AB seed beads in between. Very pretty. Now that would go very well with that yellow. All three of them would make a nice combination. Okay, let's get after this and see what's happening. Oh my gosh. I've had this box for a little while. Just hadn't gotten around to. It takes so long to get everything put together. Now this is an octopus. This is just costume jewelry. It's really kind of neat. What do they call him? Davy Jones. Is it Captain Jones? Davy Jones Locker from Pirates of the Caribbean. That could very easily be him. Very cute. It is a 9-inch drop. We'll set that aside and decide later what we're going to do with it. Here is a key. This is on a suede type necklace. Oh, I see. It's using the extender. I think it needs to be adjusted out a little bit. But it is got a little rhinestone key on it. Kind of hard to see that color because it's like peridot and then yellow. It's in good shape. Just needs a little bath. We'll set that one aside. Now these are some plastic orange beads coming out. Maybe. And that's simply what they are. They're just plastic beads over the head. Be cute for a little granddaughter to play with. Play dress up with that. And then we have some large acrylic beads, large acrylic and wood, lobster claw clasp. This is a AE, American Eagle, and they're pink. They're all acrylic, and then they threw in a couple of wooden beads here, pinks and blue. These are ceramic. The rest are acrylic. A little bit of an off orange. That's a different kind of looking necklace. It is 12 inches from the clasp, and then it has a very almost 2.5-inch extender finished with the beads. That's cute too. Let's put that over there. Now this is silver tone and black round beads. Looks like 8mm beads, and then it has the spacers in between of silver tone. It's not sticking. This is also over the head, 14.5 inches. Not enough to do twice, but it is very pretty. Look at that. And it's got some weight to it. It's cold, very cold. So we'll check that and see what's in between. I can't imagine that would be silver, but it very well could be. Let's set that and check it. This guy's been trying to get out. This is an enameled pendant on some leather cord, lobster claw clasp. Quite a lot. Oh, here, those beads go down to the bottom. Very large lobster claw clasp. I like those. They're easy to handle. About a 3-inch extender finished. Piece of costume jewelry. Got some black rhinestones. Not glass, acrylic. And those look like little silver tone. No name, but that's a nice little piece of enamelware. Very kind of modernistic. Here is some very dirty Looks like tiger's eye almost. I'll have to really check this one out. It's quite small, 7.5 inches, but it's stone. It's very cold. I think it is chips of tiger's eye. Yeah, once I get it cleaned up, I'll be able to tell for sure. Okay, here comes a little acrylic carved necklace with a plastic barrel clasp. It is 11 inches to the drop, and then the pendant's another inch. It's very pretty. I'm getting a funny lighting now. I was getting a better lighting before, but it's very pretty. I'm going to start using a black drop for the things that are lighter so that you can actually see some of the... That's very pretty. On a black dress, that would be gorgeous. Oh, this is what I need to wear, but not on such a heavy chain. Too bad it's been scratched up so much. It is a magnifying glass, and it's gold tone, very, very heavy chain. I don't know that you could still use it. It's got a lobster claw clasp, no name. It's a different type of lobster claw clasp too. It's very kind of heavy, but I guess you'd have to be with this. Let's see, this is 15 inches, and then you've got 2 inches with the pendant. It's a nice piece. I'll go for craft lot. And we've got some shells mixed in here. There we go. This is different. This has AB bugle beads, and it has, let me see here, 4 strands, so 8 altogether. It's the AB beads and then the pink dyed shell. Very pretty, different. I haven't seen one like that. It's amazing what people's imaginations can come up with. This one needs to sit out for a while and get stretched out again. But isn't that pretty? It's eye-catching. This one is, at the longest point from the clasp, is 16.5 inches. Quite a piece of work there. Okay, since this one was trying to get out before, this is gold tone. Just a pendant with a tassel. This one is 16 inches, and then another 3 inches to the bottom of the pendant, and then you want to add another 2 inches, so it's lengthy. It's got an odd teardrop shape and then a round half circle there. It's different. Looks like, huh?
Kind of neat.
Yeah, it's different. That's my husband Larry, or better known as Nut, on my sales. Peace Out also. Goes by Peace Out. And this is a little necklace. Now that's different too. Silver tone lobster claw clasp on a gold chain. That is 15 inches long, including the little pendant. And I think that is a hook. It looks like a hook to you? Doesn't look like a 9. Looks like a hook. We'll check that one out. Okay. Well, we've got that broken statement necklace here. That is very pretty. It's missing a jump ring, which is easily repairable. But I have several of this shade of, oh yeah, it needs quite a bit of repair here and there. So we'll put this in for a craft lot. Oh dear. this is a choker that is no name on it, silver tone. It's like a netting, and it has these gray faux pearls with a larger one in the front. Now, looks like a what?
A Viking weave.
A Viking weave? Yeah, it does, doesn't it? Very well done. Very pretty. Very delicate. Okay. And then, as I said, we're going to make 3, 4, 5 videos out of this box. I don't know how many, but we'll tell you when we get to the end. So you'll just have to watch and be sure and hit that subscribe button and out to the right, the bell, so you'll get notified. Otherwise, they'll just pass you by and you'll have to be hunting them down. Now, that's pretty. This is a statement bib. It is from the clasp, so it's close to the chest. It is 8 inches to the top of this. And then, oh, look, isn't that a shame? Maybe it'll end up in the bottom of the bag. It looks like it's missing 3 pieces here. But it's different. It's very lightweight, so it's just silver tone. It has a 3-inch extender on it, but it's pretty. And if you didn't like it, you could take these off and make these earrings. So we'll set that aside and see what comes out. Here is a little 4-leaf clover on a very delicate chain, kind of a rope braided type gold chain. Little green clover enameled, and it's 9.5 inches including the pendant. Very good condition. Look at that. Isn't that pretty? Let me just check this. Nope, that's going to be another one we're going to have to check, because it's not sticking and it has the feel and the look of gold. Okay, here is kind of a Hawaiian-ish, I guess, or Caribbean type looking shells. I don't know what these are called, but they are cool, and they're white and kind of creamy. And then it has this enameled pendant, kind of swirled light blue with a little dab of yellow for the center. No name, very pretty. Goodness, guys, sorry. Here we go. Now these are seed beads, twisted seed beads. This is artisan made. There's the button clasp. It is 9 inches to the pendant, and then another 2 inches. This is shell, inlaid shell there. Very pretty. Very well done. That's pretty. It's very nice. Lots of shell coming out. Okay, here's some white shell chips. Nice clasp, barrel, metal, silver tone. And this one is 7 inches, so close to the neck. A little heavier looking, like more for a male. That doesn't mean a female can't wear it. She sure can. Jewelry is interchangeable. Anybody can wear it. Got some feathers in here. I'm trying to pick it as it falls. Here is a pretty wild and crazy. These are wooden beads, barrel clasp, orange and brown and beige and cream color. And then down at the bottom is a Toomey Peru. Toomey Peru. This looks like it might have been a souvenir. And there's the little, he has little turquoise painted enamel around his headdress. See him? That's cute. And here is another shell necklace, shell and wood. Little seed beads of wood. Lobster claw clasp, 2-inch extender. This one needs to be untangled also. It has a Very nice mother of pearl shell. It is about 8.5 inches, and then of course you have that extender. But look at this shell. Isn't that pretty? The color of it is like very light coffee. Pretty, very pretty. I like that. Here's a fun one. Barrel clasp, silver tone, pink and white pieces of shell, chips of shell. Nice. We'll put that aside. Okay, this is a braided chain. I guess you would call it. It's fabric. It's very good condition. Big lobster claw clasp, huge extender, about a 4-inch extender. This would be nice if you have one of those statement pieces, those large pieces that slip through. That would be very nice on that. I have a couple of them. I might just match them up. This is definitely a 4th of July necklace. It is It is 10 inches long, a kind of a brassy tone barrel clasp, red, white, and blue. That is cute. That is really cute. You know, you're always looking, if you work, they always have some kind of a special, sometimes special theme for the day. That would be cute to have. Okay. Let's see here. I hope none of you are experiencing these hot temperatures. I know there's some out there. I know Arizona and Nevada are burning up as well. If we could just get some rain, some of that rain that I know is off the coast, it would be great. Pink. I have a big long necklace here. Let's talk about this pearl one coming out. This is pearls. These are cold, so they probably glass. It has the spring ring clasp. It has some glass black crystal beads, crystal cut beads, and some gray, like a titanium gray, and some creamy white. Very pretty. This one is $8. This is nice. Very pretty. Notice it's necklaces, guys? That's all. Maybe I better not say anything. I'm having such a hard time with the tangles. Oops, we have somebody coming out here that would have been lovely if it hadn't been. Oh my goodness gracious. I'm going to have to get my bead box out because this one came apart. And it is glass beads, all of them. This is just it's here. Yeah, it is. No, we're going to separate it. My husband is organizing. He says he's going to separate. I don't know why he's going to separate, but beads are beads. Okay, we'll set that aside because obviously, but there are some pretty glass beads there. This one is very nice. It's got a suede, has a little bit of wear here where it had a covering on the suede. Kind of a very light chocolate brown suede stringing and a 3-inch extender with a lobster claw clasp, very well clasped. This is shell, silver caps here, and look at that turquoise shell and then some wooden beads in with it. That's a nice piece. 1, 2, 3, 4 layers. Well, so far so good. Let's see what's happening here. Some of these beads, I think they're going to have quite a few beads coming out. This is, I can't think, this is lemon agate. I think that's what they call it. It's cold, has some black little type of squatty beads in between, some gold tone. It has a different type of clasp. Well, now I'll have to figure that one out. Oh, I see. It pulled, no, it doesn't pull out. Okay. But it has an enamel little pendant hanging down. I don't care for the pendant. I think I'd remove that and just wear the beads, paired up with something else, maybe something black that would make it stand out. Okay. Something with feathers here. Can't quite make it out. Now this one is a glass pendant on some pretty well worn stringing. On some well worn stringing and gold tone findings, but it is so, it was pretty at one time. It's just somebody liked it well enough to wear it enough, but it's got a lot of fraying. It's like that Christmas string that you wear.
It's paint.
That's what I said, enamel.
Well, now they.
Oh, I see. They
layers of paint.
Oh yeah, my husband looked at this closer, and it's where they swirl the paint like in water or on top of it. They dip it in. And he figured out this clasp. You push it down to get it out.
Push it down to the.
Okay, but this is what caught my eye. Look at that. That's very pretty. Look at that's that. I think they call it Millefiori glass, where it's inside. Very pretty. It has even a bubble. They left a bubble in the glass right here. It's not a chip. It's just a little indentation bubble. That's very pretty. That's a refurbish. Can do something with that. Okay, well, the feathers came out, and this looks like it had it looks like a chicken was attacked. I don't know. It's got the chain, no marking. It has some kind of a bronzy colored chain coming through. And we'll play with this a little bit. Okay, I'll play with it a little bit, and then we'll start up with the second opening or pulling out of more stuff. But I want to see what this is, or if it's even worth bothering with. But I won't keep you through it. So stay tuned. Keep an eye out for the next continuing opening this large box. Thank you. We'll see you in a bit.